Welcome to your first lesson in Module 4 at Ridester. In this lesson, we will cover the ways that you can perfect the pickup of your passenger. Big Brother is always watching. Just kidding, but your rider certainly is watching you. When you accept a ride request, the passenger can see your current location on their app's integrated GPS. Now, this can be a good and a bad thing. It's good because they can have a real-time representation of when you're going to arrive. This makes customers feel prepared when you arrive and gives them ample time to meet you outside or gather their party. The bad news is they can see exactly what you're doing at all times. This means they can see any wrong turns you make or if you're going in the opposite direction. So if they can see everything you're doing before you even arrive, how can you impress and delight them even before the pickup? First of all, don't accept a ride while finishing up previous rides. If they happen to see that you're going in the opposite direction, they may cancel the ride. Put yourself in their shoes. If you have somewhere to be and your ride is traveling the wrong way, would you wait for them? Probably not. Here are the steps for accepting a ride through your app just in case you forgot. Update or download the latest version of the Uber driver app. Close and restart your app. Reopen your app and click the Go Online button at the top. When you receive a ride request, you'll hear a ping and a timer will come up. This timer has the passenger pickup address as well as their passenger rating. Tap your screen to accept the ride. Another thing riders can see via their GPS is if you've taken a wrong turn or drive past their flag location. They won't know exactly which car is yours, so if you drive by and they don't identify you quickly, then it can be an inconvenience to them. That certainly won't get you a 5-star rating. This is where your window stickers come in handy, but it's also important to know your way around the area. Where is the safe place to park your car? Which side of the road was their flag dropped on? Plot out your pickup route beforehand and you can avoid these issues quite easily. When you identify your passenger, pull over safely to the side of the road and switch on your hazards. Roll down your window and in a friendly manner address the passenger by their name. Hello, Stacy. Stacy will then of course say, hello back. This confirms two important things. That this in fact is the passenger who requested the ride and that you are the driver who accepted the ride. If the passenger needs help getting in or has luggage that they need stored in the trunk, assist them after confirming their identity and before picking them up using the app. After you've unlocked the door and your passenger has been seated, make sure that you're both wearing your seatbelts. Once you're both settled in, ask them how they're doing. The potential for a 5-star rating begins before the pickup, but one of the most critical moments is the first impression. Set the mood for the ride with a friendly conversation. Ask them if they need anything before you start driving, such as a charger or a refreshment. This is important because you don't want to be fiddling with those things while driving. The most important part of this interaction is confirming the destination. Sometimes passengers will put in an address they're familiar with and is not actually their destination. While establishing the route, you then have an opportunity to map out your trip. If you know how to get there without a GPS, that is great. You should still always use your GPS, however. Even before the pickup phase ends, you can begin to think about where you're going and which route you're going to take to get there. Having your GPS up and ready in case you get turned around is imperative. However, customers will respect a driver who knows the area well enough to not rely on it. There are also some things that the GPS will not tell you. Where there's construction, where there might be traffic buildups, where there are less speed traps, and which route might be a smoother ride. Using your knowledge of the city you drive in will help immensely when it comes to navigation. Keep your eyes open and get pumped for the ride. This concludes Lesson 1 of Module 4, Pickup Request. Please refer to the lesson guide for a full recap. For more information on greeting your customers, please move forward to Lesson 2.